Okay, friends, let me give you a crash course on this percent of change situation. In reality, what we're dealing with is we usually have percent over 100 equals part over the whole, right? Well, if my company changes my internet fee from $126 to $150, that's a change. And I have to find out that change first. And the change is actually going to be the part, because we want to know what percent that change was, and the whole is going to be the original amount, which is kind of challenging to think about. But if you think about this, if they charged me this to start, this is my original, I want to know, when I figure out the change between these two, what percent of my original I was paying, did that grow? I don't want to know what it is compared to what it is now. I want to know, like, how much more are they really raising me over the coals for this internet stuff right now? So first we have to find the change, and to find the change, it's finding the difference. We're subtracting, but I know what you're seeing. If you do 126 minus 150, you're going to get a negative number, but we have no negatives in percent of change. Instead, you're going to say either an increase or a decrease. That's how you're going to tell me if it's negative or positive. Is it going up from the original, or is it going down from the original? So our change is actually, you just take the bigger number and subtract the smaller one, or whatever your answer is, don't make it negative. So that's going to be 24. So $24 is the change. And is that charge going up from 126 to 50, or is it going down from 126 to 50? It's going up, which means it's increasing. Increase is going up. So I'm going to circle my increase down here. It's nice that they have that down there, but on your homework they won't, so you will have to write that in to get credit. And now I'm going to do my proportion. I know I'm going to put the percent here, and we're solving for percent because we're finding what percent is that change of the original. The change is going to go in the numerator, okay? So the change is 24. And what was the original? Where did we start? We started at 126. How do I know? Because it says 126, to 150. Starting here, it's going there. So this is where I'm starting from. So that's going to be my denominator. If you do something funky by putting them in the wrong spots, you will get the wrong answer. And then, of course, we use our cross products to set up an equation. And we solve the equation from there to divide 126 top and bottom, and we're going to end up with a 19%, give or take, and we do need a percent because that's what we're solving for. And is it an increase or a decrease? It was an increase. They're charging me a ton more. I've been with them for 4 years, and they charged me 20% more by that 4th year, so that's kind of crazy, okay? Let me do this one for you quickly. It's going from 15 to 18, so I'm going to find the change. Man, that's changing only by 3 yards. Is that going up or down? Well, I'm going from 15 to 18. 15 is where I'm starting, so that's my original. And it's going up. So this is an increase in change. So I'm going to circle my increase. And then I am going to go ahead and put this here, x over 100, because I don't know my percent. The change is 3. That's the difference between the two. Over the original. Don't put 18. Put 15. And we've got 15x equals 300. And when we divide by 15 on both sides, guess what we get? We get a 20. 20 what? It's a 20% increase, because we're looking, what that means really is 3 is what percent of 15? What percentage is that increase? 24 is what percent of 26? So 26 is the whole, the 24 is the part. We want to know, across from the percentage, what is 24 a percent of compared to 126? All right.